Sunday morning, we made our way to Our Lady of the Pines in West Yellowstone. Tucked just outside Yellowstone National Park, this little church has welcomed generations of travelers looking for a quiet place to worship during their adventures. Good Sunday morning. We had a wonderful Mass this morning. It was just fantastic. What a great way to start your day. We have decided to take the girls for a ride because it is really warm today. We are so used to camping up in the mountains of Wyoming and Colorado that we never have to worry about the girls because the high temperatures are 70 to 72 each day. But down here, we're only at around 6,500 feet elevation and it's about 82 degrees. So that's really warm in the camper. So we didn't want to leave them in there, even though we have fans and stuff like that. So we're taking them with us today on a little road trip. The road trip is just a little bit north and west of where we're staying, and it's called Earthquake Lake. So let's take you with us and see what this is all about. Stretching before us on the left is Hayden Lake, one of southwest Montana's secret gems. We pulled over for a few minutes to take in the beauty of this vast mountain lake, surrounded by forests, peaks, and wide-open Montana skies. As we continued west, the shoreline began to change. More and more gray, lifeless trees stood frozen in the water, their trunks reaching toward the sky. It was beautiful, but also strangely eerie. We couldn't help but wonder what exactly happened here. A little farther up the road, the evidence became impossible to miss. It looked as though part of the mountain had simply given way. We had to know more of the story, so we stopped at the visitor center to learn more. Here we learned that on the night of August 17th, 1959, a powerful 7.3 magnitude earthquake triggered a massive landslide. In just 20 seconds, 80 million tons of rock buried the Madison River, damming its flow and forming this earthquake lake.
This is one of the largest landslides in North America.
It left the picturesque canyon a wasteland. The only road was under that 250-foot pile of debris. Just behind me here, under the water and maybe 100 feet down, is the site of the old Rock Creek campground. Then in front of me is where the slide happened. It sent trees and rock and debris crashing through the sleeping campers. Some escaped and some suffered serious injuries, but 19 people never made it out. They're still here, buried under a mountain of rubble.
In that campground right out there actually was some survivors. Some of them lost their whole families to that disaster. It's so sad.
Okay.
Like this is a 7.2 in Tonga, which is 6,000 miles away.
Wow.
All right.
And the seismograph that you have here picked it up?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
This one is a local one. It looks big, but it's not even a 2 on the
Really?
Richter scale because we're so close to it
Okay.
compared to this around the world.
Gotcha.
Because this region is still seismically active, the Visitor Center features a working seismograph. It was my first time seeing one, with a tiny needle constantly tracing even the slightest movements of the earth. So interesting up there, and the ranger was just so cool. I think my biggest eye-opening fact about it was that after the earthquake, the water in the lake moved back and forth like this for 11 hours, just swishing back and forth. They call it the bathtub effect. 11 hours. Wow. He's on a ledge.
Get closer. Okay, what she is videotaping is, see if I can find the rock. Okay, where's that rock? Where's the okay, right here. Mountain goats. We just pulled in to see if we could maybe walk out on the dam or something. And I was just getting ready to turn around and I looked right up here in that area, and I saw 3 white dots, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I think those are mountain goats.
Seeing these mountain goats with their babies was a real treat. Despite their name, they're not true goats at all. They're more closely related to antelope and are built to thrive on rocky mountain cliffs. Their young, called kids, can actually start climbing within days of their birth.
And then Bobby Joe just screaming and going crazy.
That was so special. You never get to see mountain goats. I don't know how Lance sees these things. I'm telling you, it's a photographer's dream to have Lance when you're out here, because it's like having a guide. Like, how did you see that?
Just get lucky.
We're just turning around at this little dam, and he's like, mountain goats.
I look for weird shapes. I just scan, and I see anything that's a weird shape or color that doesn't belong. And then I zero in, and about 90% of the time, it's nothing. And then 10% of the time, it's awesome.
Honestly, I'd say 75% of the time, it's some kind of cool animal.
We get lucky.
He sees. I don't know how he does that. He definitely has a gift for that.
In my past life, I was an Indian called Plays with Squirrels.
The drive back to our camper was incredibly gorgeous as well. I just can't believe some of the views that we get to see. This is nature at its best. Raining and sun. I could feel there's a rainbow out. I saw it. It always happens when I'm eating. The rest of my salmon's gonna have to wait till I get back.
Runs out and says, "Rainbow, get in the car, get in the car."
It's perfect.
Okay. This is very common, by the way. Typical rainbow protocol.
Isn't it beautiful?
It is. Should start a TV show called Rainbow Hunters.
There's part of it. Look at this side of it. Ah, that's glorious. Wow. Look at that. Good morning. Well, you can see that there's many cars behind me, and we're walking down a path. That means there's an animal. We're seeing a bison this morning out here. And we're off playing in Yellowstone today. We had a couple-day break, and we're ready to go explore. It's a nice, cool day today. And here's what we're looking at. We got a couple bison out here, relaxing. We're right here back at Norris, where we ended up last time. And today we're going to go this way over to Canyon Village. And then we're going to probably go down and look in Hayden Valley, which is a big one for buffalo herds. And maybe get down to here. So that's our plan for today. The
look at the waterfall here. Did you go all the way down? Did you? Good for you. Yeah, I bet. You guys went all the way down there? You are crazy. Crazy people.
Straight down. The Grand Canyon of Yellowstone is one of those places that's almost impossible to capture on camera. The Yellowstone River is the longest undammed river in the lower 48 states, flowing freely for nearly 700 miles. Here, its crystal clear waters wind peacefully through the colorful canyon before suddenly plunging over the breathtaking lower falls. Over thousands of years, the Yellowstone River carved this colorful canyon through ancient volcanic rock. Towering cliffs, vibrant mineral-stained walls, and the powerful 308-foot lower falls combine to create one of the most spectacular landscapes anywhere in the national park system. Okay, we just finished this, and we're gonna head down now to Hayden Valley, where we're gonna take a little break and sit outside and make ourselves a little lunch. We found ourselves a private little area right on a river. We're the only ones here. Oh, look what someone left us. A bear and a beaver. Ready for a picnic. You're gonna make them?
Yeah, I'd better make them.
Why do you say that? You don't like the way I make my PB&Js?
You kind of make them.
Go ahead, Lance. Go ahead, say the truth.
I don't know how to
Come on.
say this. They're very messy. It's almost like, I don't know what it's like. Like a third grader.
Lance.
You just make them very messy. There's peanut butter, like there'll be peanut butter on your elbow, jelly in between my toes. Like, how'd that get there?
That has nothing to do with me.
No, I'm just saying, like,
That's why you call me Kevin.
you just make the craziest stuff. I've talked about Kevin before.
Well, Lance is finally crafting my peanut butter and jelly. I'm gonna look at our view. So here's one direction. And then this way. Isn't that just beautiful? Oh my gosh. Yellowstone's amazing. Is your masterpiece done yet?
Would you like them cut into 2s or 4s?
Oh no, that's perfect. Ooh, diagonal's awesome.
Would you
So,
like it?
yeah, just like that. I love my peanut butter and jelly open face. Always like that. Lance like his closed faced.
When Bobby Joe makes them, there's peanut butter and jelly everywhere.
No!
I mean everywhere.
Okay, we're gonna have a peanut butter and jelly making contest.
You don't even want to do that. It's all over her hands, arms, the table. You eat it, jelly's falling. Like, she'll use half a bottle.
Okay.
It's just crazy.
Okay. Are you ready for blessing?
We're ready.
We even had a visitor from this raven who gladly picked up the extra bread pieces we threw out to him. And then he spit up some stuff and rearranged it in his gullet so he could go and stash his cash. He's huge.
Don't crawl up there. Stay back this way.
Oh, he's touching it. I don't know what he is.
I don't know what it is either, but
Huh.
look at his side body. Looks like he might have a stinger.
Oh.
there.
I know this bug has got to be creeping some of you out. Falling on Lance, and my eyes got so big. What did you think?
I thought it was a bear.
My eyes got big, and I just like couldn't move or talk. I thought it was a cockroach.
The only thing that terrifies me in this entire forest is bear. I grew up with wolves. I had wolves. Bear scare me to death. And so when she made that face...
It was quite the face.
Oh, we weren't recording it, were we?
No.
She made this face like she had... I don't know what it was.
I thought it was a cockroach crawling up you. It was huge.
It was just some bug, and I'm like... I turn around to look, and she's like, no, it's on you. And I'm like, okay, well, it's not a bear.
Sorry, buddy.
And
Sorry. We finalized our picnic time by spying some deer. They had some awesome antlers, and one of them liked to have his private space. Shoot him away. We are now entering Hayden Valley, one of the best places in Yellowstone to see wildlife. We're especially hoping to find some of the park's iconic bison, but with grizzly bears, wolves, elk, and countless birds calling this valley home, anything is possible. This is quite the hill. I know. The Jeep would have been a lot easier. Hard to do after having lunch.
Wow.
This is quite the valley. Stretching across nearly 32,000 acres, Hayden Valley is a vast wilderness of rolling meadows, wetlands, and the widening Yellowstone River below. Hi, buffalo are really far away though. Oh, that was a hell. One person told us the buffalo were far away, and one person said they were right up here. Should have listened to the first person.
Watch your step. Yeah.
You always do that to me.
I know. This never gets old, no matter how many times you see it.
Between us. Come on between us. You can come between us. Don't
Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy.
Oh, he's beautiful.
A big eye.
Here.
You came right down.
That was so awesome. Several years ago, when we were here, we watched a buffalo swim across that.
Yeah, it was awesome.
the most magnificent rainbows I've ever seen. Oh my gosh. So thick. I've never seen a rainbow that thick up in the sky. Gotta see if we can get.
Oh, what's so fascinating right here? But B has been there for quite a while. Oops, that's not B. But she's looking at this stuff, which just looks like a bunch of mud.
Even in the steaming geothermal areas of Yellowstone, killdeer find a place to raise their families. Their chicks hatch fully covered in down and leave the nest within hours, following their parents as they search for insects. And if danger gets too close, Mom has an amazing trick. She'll pretend to have a broken wing, luring predators away from her chicks before suddenly flying off once they're safely out of harm's way.
There's that face. She saw something cool.
This was such a cool walk. Okay, I just found out.
What were you so fascinated by right there?
There's tiny babies. Tiny baby birds all
Human
down
babies?
there. No, Lance. Tiny baby birds running all around, right? Then I was getting ready to leave, and then I found the mom on her nest. She's calling her babies back, and they're going under her wing. I just looked it up. They're called killdeer.
Okay, I know that. I know those
But the
birds.
little babies were like pecking in the water and getting things. They are fuzzy, and their little wings aren't even fully grown yet. And on top of that, I'm up there, and there's a giant rainbow on the mountain over there.
Really?
You know, rainbows in the distance you usually see that are really thin.
Yeah.
This was like the thickest rainbow I've ever seen.
In your life?
It was really, really light. And I looked at it again. It was over. This was the coolest one. Like, yes. Yes.
Okay.
You should have came with me.
I called. Look at this. This is gorgeous. This is the other side, which is unreal.
Remember our little friend from the picnic? Well, he's here, and there are a ton of them flying around. If you're squeamish about insects, you might want to look away. I found out these insects are called stoneflies. Scientists use them as water quality indicator species because they can only survive in clean, oxygen-rich water. Seeing them here tells us Yellowstone's rivers are incredibly healthy. Okay, something's going on here. Let's see what it is. Could be a bear. That one we missed. We asked the guy that was coming out, and he said it was a bear going up the tree, but they've got all kinds of rangers and everybody there scattering people and stuff. And the guy said it was hard to see.
We would just add to the chaos that they're trying to clear out already.
I personally want to go back.
She wants to be part of the chaos.
I want to be part of the chaos. Oh, that was sweet.
That's pretty awesome.
We never get to see elk up that close. They're always off in the distance. So yeah, the females and the babies. Yeah, they're right there. And then the special treat was to get the big bison that came and walked along with the herd, and we followed along with the car and just kept scooching up, watching him. Oh, gorgeous creature. Oh, I absolutely love bison. I love them.